It's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette.
What's good, Zebec Nation? You are tuned into the Zebec Gazette. My name is Throbbing Lantern.
I'm your boy Heavy Hitter 360 from the Zebec Nation podcast.
And February was not a quiet month for Zebec Network. We've got ACH tier payment cloud, a super app rollout, Web3 think tank spaces with Aleo, ADI chain, and Facet, plus Zebec pulling up to XRP Vegas and also partnering with Lattis. All right, so the post from February 13th, honored to stand alongside industry leaders in Nacha Innovation Alliance. Stablecoins are emerging as a new payment rail, and we're proud to be part of the conversation. Sorry to all the fudders, but Zebec Network has finally appeared on Nacha's page officially. Let's watch this. Boom. Drop the mic.
Yeah, man. So the biggest flex here is Nacha's, or Zebec has joined Nacha's Payments Innovations Alliance, the same Nacha that runs US ACH network moving tens of trillions in payments every year. That means Zebec streaming crypto payroll rails are now in the same conversation as the biggest banks and payment processors in America.
And just to translate that, Zebec isn't just hanging out with the DeFi degens anymore. It's literally sitting at the table where the rules for US bank transfers get shaped. Nacha's Alliance is a forum for how the future of payments should look, and Zebec is the real-time blockchain voice in that room, connecting its USD payroll tech and ZBCN token closer to ACH rails.
Yeah, so the mission for 26 is deeper integration with existing fiat systems, using Zebec's rails as the bridge between streaming crypto and traditional payroll. With Nacha and ISO 20022 compliance in the mix, Zebec is basically saying we speak both languages, crypto and banks. For ZBCN, that's credibility plus potential transaction volume from actual paychecks, not just speculation.
So when you hear Nacha, don't just think acronym. Think Zebec is wiring itself into the same pipes that move your rent and your salary. That's the kind of grown-up validation that turns a token from a narrative into infrastructure. And also, Stronghold is another partner, they are partnered with Nacha, so that's another huge future integration for Zebec. Hypothetically, I'm assuming it's going to happen, but everything's hypothetical. Not financial advice on this podcast.
Not financial advice, of course. Never financial advice.
All right, so now we're going to go to the super app. Boom, boom. Let's watch this recent trailer. The Zebec super app goes live February 25th, so it's already out because today's March 6th. All of Zebec's ecosystem under one roof. Access your silver and carbon cards, stream payroll across Solana, stake ZBCN, designed for everyday use. Now let's watch this. Clean. Swag.
Swag. Super swag.
Okay, so from February 16th, Zebec is heading to XRP Las Vegas, the largest XRP conference in the world. Our CEO, Simon, aka Jimmy Neutron, will be speaking alongside leaders from across the industry on the future of blockchain payments and real-world utility. Just look at this. He's right next to Brad Garlinghouse, excuse me.
Sick.
These two beautiful men, these five beautiful men, but look at this right here. That's destiny.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is a very smart crossover. XRP has always been about moving money across borders fast. Zebec is about moving money continuously, paycheck by paycheck, second by second. Put those ideas together and you can imagine futures where XRP or similar assets handle settlement while Zebec handles the UX layer of everyday pay and spend. XRP Vegas becomes the perfect place to pitch that diehard payment builders and investors.
Yeah, and even beyond any specific deal, just being in that room with Notch Alliance receipts, a growing super app, and Lattis powered card story positions Zebec in a serious play. Positions Zebec as a serious player in the broader payment ecosystem, not just the Solana bubble. Narratives are born at conferences like this, and Zebec is making sure it's part of that conversation. Definitely.
February 18th, Tangem and Zebec announced their special edition Tangem wallets. Please,
Yeah,
actually, not please, you can't even get them anymore. So it
yeah, they're
sucks to suck if you didn't buy them.
sold out. Go on, Dunzo. But
But
I
we do
might
know
know a person,
someone.
might know of some certain someone that might have a certain something. So you're gonna have to stay tuned.
Yeah, no spoilers for that. February 19th, ZebecNet. Thank you, World Mobile. This is basically just connecting the unconnected. Think about tribes in different countries that have no cell service, no internet. Now they can be connected. I mean, I'm sure they have to get some type of
Yeah,
money to pay for that, but now they can get connected, just letting you know.
yeah, man.
Or in
Big,
like a random place in like Utah, or a random place, a random state that has no service. Now you have service. Or in the ocean, now you have service. Okay, moving on. So from February 20th, one of our biggest focuses this year is simple, usable infrastructure for institutions, privacy native chains, compliant rails, and real distribution. With partners like Aleo, Facet, and ADI Chain, we bring it all together in the Zebec super app so enterprises can run payments. So enterprises can run payroll and payments on chain without exposing sensitive data. Boom.
Zebec has already hit SOC 2 ICO standards. You've also onboarded hundreds of corporate clients. What's missing clearly isn't demand, it's the rails, the private chains, the compliance layers, the card programs, the payroll that can operate on chain without exposing sensitive data. So are you continuing to see this firsthand in terms of like the conversations that you're having when you are visiting these conferences and speaking at different events?
Without a doubt. I mean, this is one of our biggest focuses this year as a company. And it's really about building infrastructure that institutions can actually use. There's been many blockchains that have come and gone over the past 10 years, but the key right now is working with blockchains that are institutional grade, and many of those have privacy built in natively. As you can imagine, large enterprises and corporates cannot have transaction data out there in the public. So Zebec being an early mover at adopting some of these chains, working with companies like Aleo, who of course are here on the show with us as well, and our neobank distribution partners like Facet and ADI. So we bring all this together under a very user-friendly interface through the Zebec super app so that we're able to serve all aspects of the market.
So Zebec hosted a spaces with Aleo, Facet, and ADI chain. There was around 40,000 people that tuned in, and that is not just a niche tech talk, that's prime time attention. Do you have any thoughts on this heavy hitter?
Yeah, man. Let me get into it. So the theme was institutional scale Web3 rails, right? Aleo brings zero knowledge privacy. ADI chain brings decentralized identity and compliance. Facet connects real world assets and local payment rails. Zebec provides the streaming money pipe that makes salaries, rewards, and payouts flow in real time. So together, they painted a picture of a full stack that banks, fintechs, and even governments could realistically plug into it.
Yeah, thank you. That was nice. You're spot on. What this space did best was frame Zebec as the programmable cash flow layer in a larger ecosystem. Identity, privacy, RWA compliance, and payroll all in one narrative. For traders, that's confirmation that Zebec isn't trying to be everything. It's trying to be the money in motion piece that everyone else plugs into.
Yep, the rails. We are the rails.
Here's ZebecNet from
Choo, choo,
from
choo.
February 23rd. Once again, thank you, World Mobile. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Swag.
shout out World Mobile, Clover Nodes.
Okay. Here is Lattis from February 23rd. We're partnering with Lattis, the first neobank built on Canton Network. This marks Zebec's entry into the Canton ecosystem, bringing real-time payments and card infrastructure to institutional-grade blockchain finance. We're excited to begin actively supporting the next phase of compliant on-chain capital markets.
Yeah. So let's talk about let's talk about the cards. So Zebec has teamed up with Lattis to supercharge its card game and embed itself deeper into the institutional grade rails. Lattis brings the regulated digital banking and infrastructure stack, while Zebec brings the real-time payroll and streaming payments layer. Together, they're building a debit card experience that taps directly into on-chain flows.
And I would hope all of you go into the comment section whenever Zebec makes a post, because they put more hints in the comment section. So together we'll launch the Lattis card program, which is basically what Heavy just said. Canton enables privacy preserving, compliant, and scalable settlement for institutions. Zebec brings real world payment rails. Lattis connects both through a global neobank experience. Boom. Okay. February 24th, the super app came out. Major swag. Okay. There was a roadmap for March, and it is March 6th right now. Boom, 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 boom. Future partnership with Stellar and XLM. It's written in the stars. We've all been talking about it for a year. Shut up all the futter. We will shut up all the futters eventually. When this happens, integration is public, all the futters will go silent.
Yeah, and then we got the mobile version of the super app going live sometime by the end of this month, coming up too. So be on the lookout for that. I know a lot of people are dying for that version, such as myself and everybody else. So it's coming, folks. It's coming.
February 27th, the Aleo card is live. Users can now spend Aleo via Zebec's global infrastructure. No bridging, no off-chain flow, private balances, real-world payments coming soon. USDCX and USAD in partnership with Paxos Labs, powered by Aleo. Now let's watch this. Swag. Okay.
Swag.
Did we talk about this earlier?
Yeah. Sold out.
Yeah, we did. Boom. Yeah, it was sold out. Definitely sold out by February 27th.
Yeah.
Okay, and they should be mailing sometime this month. I've seen a couple people post their emails.
Yeah.
Or at least talk about their emails. Real life Zebec network ad in a Bundesliga game in Germany with Tangem. Here you go. Proof, real world proof for all the futters that think they're faking their commercials and their advertisements.
That's real deal
AI.
there. That's definitely real deal.
Insane. That's very clear. All right, perfect.
And that's a wrap, folks. So that's our extended February rundown. Nacha Alliance Cloud, Super App Utility, Lattis Partnership for Serious Card Flex, 41K listeners in the spaces with Aleo, ADI, Chain, and Facet, and Zebec stepping into XRP Vegas with a payment story that actually makes sense. Dude, it's a no-brainer, man.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have been rocking with the Zebec Gazette. My name is Throbbing Lantern.
And I'm your boy, Heavy Hitter 360.
I hope we can continue providing the news for you guys in the coming weeks, because that's all that's going to happen. Constant Zebec news for the rest of the year. You're welcome.
Yep, and it's that swag.
We're out.
Peace.
Hey yo, the ZBCN spinning like a gold chain. We got a W, yeah, you know the code name. Crypto ballin', boy, you know we ain't playing. You know the real when you hear, we don't need it, we explain. It's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said.